Hello, Leo Sun Sign and Leo Ascendant. This is your forecast for June of 2016. And to start this month off, you've got the Sun and Venus moving through your 11th house. So let's talk about what the 11th house is. It means a couple of things. The big thing is you're really meant to focus on your hopes and dreams and to remember what you're working towards. Okay? So, needless to say, you need to have a path. We all need a path, but you can't just be drifting along in your life. You have to know what you want, or you're never going to get there, right? So, you have to find your inspiration if you don't have a dream. Figure out what it is that you want to accomplish in your life. So, this is really about your unique vision for your life. And it's not necessarily just about career, by the way, but that's part of it. But this is like, again, are you on track? So it's, again, about finding inspiration, coming up with some kind of strategy, some kind of blueprint that you're willing to be very disciplined with, okay? And rolling up your sleeves and doing it, all right? So the Sun and Venus in the 11th house is about you, hopefully, being on your path and having a whistle while you work approach, being very positive. And with the Sun there, it's just like, at its highest path, it's just like you're plowing forward. You got this forward momentum going. You feel truly inspired, and Sun's about confidence. So working toward being more confident, working again toward having more faith, more optimism. So you're definitely meant to make some progress towards your goals, or again, at least finding a path and coming up with a blueprint. The other thing that this is about is friendships and spending quality time with those in your inner circle. It can be about networking, but the big thing is not trying to do it all yourself, letting people help you. So bouncing ideas off of other people, maybe bouncing a good idea and transforming it into a great idea. So with that being said, let's look at this. You've got a grand trine in your financial and career houses. So if you can visualize a triangle, and at each angle there's a planet there, that's called a grand trine, which denotes opportunities for you. And guess what? Career, money are in the offering for you, but this does require that you do something. It's not just going to be handed to you. And furthermore, okay, so you got Jupiter in the second house, which is quite lovely because Jupiter is about good luck, abundance. It expands upon the theme of wherever it is. So for you, money. And also on a deeper level, which I think these are directly connected, self-love, confidence, feeling worthy. So if you feel worthy of money, you're going to attract it. And this is a good time to work on loving yourself and feeling worthy of it. But with the Jupiter in the second, making a trine to Mercury in your 10th, and again, Pluto in your 6th, this requires being more visible. Sharing your ideas with the world, so maybe marketing yourself and or your business. Jupiter's always about rolling the dice a bit and stretching yourself, getting out of your comfort zone. So in a sense, nothing ventured, nothing gained is the philosophy of this. So be willing to get up to bat. You might strike out a few times, but with Jupiter there, the chances are you're going to connect in a big way. All right. Now let's talk about some other things. You got Sun and Venus making an opposition to Saturn, and this can definitely put a damper on your enthusiasm and your confidence, unfortunately, this month. And it's really just the first 7 to 10 days of this month. But Saturn can make you fearful. You can doubt yourself. And again, I'm talking about you needing to be confident and inspired towards your dreams. And then Saturn's like, yeah, but what if? So what I would like to say about this is you have to master your fear. And I would say listen to your fears. There is a seed of truth there, but it's not the complete and total truth. If you're fearful about something, this is just saying hit the brakes and address those fears, and those fears will go away. Okay, but just don't let fear stop you. It's just absolutely imperative that you keep moving forward. And I would look at it as an opportunity to grow stronger. Yeah, that was really freaking me out, but I faced it and I feel stronger within myself. I feel more confident, and that's really what it's all about. Now, let's look at this. You got a Jupiter making a square aspect to Saturn, and this is a tricky one if you're someone who tends to spend money to make yourself feel better about things. So if you're impulsive in that way, you got to be careful. And Leo is a fire sign. All the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, can be impulsive. I see it, I want it, what is there to think about? And you could get yourself in trouble if you're not careful. So I'm not saying to not spend any money, but just don't go crazy, you know, especially with credit cards. So be careful with that. This is also saying that this month you have to be really careful, not only with spending money, but with planning. So in other words, I guess what I should say is you need to plan. You need to really look at what's going on. Can you stretch your dollar, in other words, or get more bang for your buck? With this energy, again, there can be a temptation not to deal with those things and just keep doing business the way you have been. But this is saying that you could be doing a lot better if you could look at more ways to save money and definitely to earn more money. Okay, and again, with that grand trine, you're going to have opportunities to make more money, guaranteed. But again, you have to be confident and go for it. Now you're going to have a new moon in Gemini on June 4th, and that's going to be in your 11th house. So new moons are about new beginnings, and in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. So again, what I would say is a few things. Focus on what you want, get some clarity, get a plan, let people help you, even if it's just in the form of emotional support or good advice. Leos have a lot of pride, and they like to feel that they got it covered. I got this. I don't need your help. Thank you very much. And what I would say is it would be wise to open up and let others love you, because you would do the same for them. So it's an opportunity to advance yourself. Okay, so what I would say with this energy is, again, Saturn's making this opposition, so don't let fear hold you back once again. But if you do, this new opportunity could fizzle. So face your fears and march forward. And then we got, let's see, Mars going direct on June 29th. Mars is in your 4th house. And so it's finally going direct. And so Mars retrograde in the 4th house, that is a toughie, because in the 4th house, it can say that there's been some family issues that you've been working through, maybe disagreements or even confrontations with a family member. It can mean that. On a deeper level, though, it can just mean that you feel emotionally volatile or upset about something, and it can be something even from the distant past. So you can be really aware of things that upset you, things that anger you, and hopefully during this period up till June 29th, you've been working toward healing that part of yourself. The 4th house is the house of motherhood, and it's really a time to address yourself, to nurture, or to address your emotions, your negative emotions, and to nurture yourself. So when it goes direct, you should be able to start seeing the signs that, okay, I'm healing, I'm getting over this, I feel better about things. So be good to yourself, don't beat yourself up about things, do your best to let go of old hurts and wounds and to move forward with your life. So to summarize this month, you've got some great opportunities, Leo. I mean, career and money advancement, working toward your hopes and dreams, stretching yourself, facing your fears, and healing yourself emotionally. Really, I would say, what more could you want? You are moving forward, but make sure that you're doing everything you can to move forward and be there for yourself. In other words, don't let all these opportunities pass you by, because this really does look like a great chart for you this month. So there you go. And I do indeed hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.